So guess who's in town according to his story on Instagram?
Who's that?
Deebo Samuel. Deebo is maybe he's just here for the Chapino. Maybe he just wants the see a little Super Bowl. But there's been rumors out there that the Niners might be considering a reunion with Deebo. He's going to be a free agent. Aiyuk's not walking back through that door, and Juwan Jennings might get $20 million a year to block people next year and start fights. I'm looking forward to that for his next team, which brings Deebo back in the fold. Of course, the Niners need to get younger and faster, which he wouldn't provide, but he's friends with people, and they know him, which is why Juszczyk's still here. I'm sorry. I think they're going to sign him. What do you think?
You know what? This is a big concern, because it's pretty clear that, just from last year in camp, every time they had an injury, they seemed totally ill-prepared to find somebody that they really liked around the league and really, really ready to go sign somebody who was here last year or the year before. They're
born.
They're done coaching. Like, we coached last year, and now we just want guys who can play. Yeah. We don't want to have to coach anybody new. So
Jordan Watkins intriguing, but he would take effort. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll bring in. You could have brought in any number of receivers that were probably better. Brandon Cooks would have been a much better fit. He was much more of a downfield threat, but he hadn't been here. So you brought in Bourne, who already was here, but he's just a redundant part. Another 4'6", 4'7" wide receiver, and then at the end of the year, you're like, our receivers are kind of slow. I wonder why that is. You kept signing slow guys and redundant parts. So, yeah, I definitely think that it's a concern. Eric Armstead, probably going to be a cap casualty. Dre Greenlaw, probably going to be a cap casualty. Javon Hargrave, probably going to be a cap casualty. Deebo's a free agent. There's probably
Greenlaw could come back. That's crazy. I hadn't even thought of that.
There's a couple other Niners that could be cut that I'm really fearful. Don't go back. This isn't baseball where guys are taking steroids and have multiple careers and multiple primes. When football players crest the hill and they go down, they just keep getting worse. So don't go back for Armstead. He had like 16 pressures this year. Don't go back for Greenlaw. He had like 16 injuries this year. Don't go back for any of these guys that the rest of the league spits back at you. No, move on, find younger, faster, cheaper, better guys in the draft.
Yeah, it's just such a Niner thing to do. I mean, they're
totally going to do it. The whole
are you 30 and kind of way on the downside of your career? We would love to have you back. The one guy I'd love
to resist it.
The one guy that the Niners should want to have back and won't get back is Hufanga, man. I never understood why they were so casual about him. I mean, he's young and he's had injury issues, but so does everyone on their team. And he's a legit playmaker, and they don't have any of those. They could use a playmaker.
Yeah, total leader. Come on. Yeah.
What?
That was a bad one, but they felt like they were covered at safety.
When you got Jair Brown, I mean, you're good.
I don't dislike Jair Brown, but I mean, they obviously still have a need at safety. And so they now getting rid of a young safety that looks awesome in Denver doesn't look like a great move in hindsight.
All right, we'll move on from this, but we both agree that the Niners shouldn't sign Deebo Samuel. I think everyone could agree the Niners shouldn't sign Deebo Samuel, but I'm saying I think they will. Best prediction right now.
I'm going to say no, but it's more of a prayer.
I like that. I hope you're right. Aldo Martinez says Mac for Addison and a second / Ramsey and Pitts in free agency. All right, we're going to get to free agency in a minute. Mac for Addison and a second?
I think Addison is not worth a lot because, I mean, they've already declined the 5th-year option. He's had 3 arrests in 3 years. He's a free agent. He's going to.
It could be a 1-year rental.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 1-year deal for a guy who's had problems. I think the price tag's like 4th-round pick, 5th-round pick. It's a day 3 pick. It's not a day 2 pick for Addison. That'd be my guess. I know he's worth a day 2 pick, but I think what they're actually going to get, I think his market's going to be a day 3 pick. The other one's interesting. Ramsey.
Hold on real quick. The Steelers got a third and a 5th for George Pickens, so maybe a third and a 5th for Addison, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Pickens, I think, so maybe a little bit, a little bit cleaner rap sheet than Addison.
He's nuts.
Yeah, he's, but he's,
he may not be in trouble with the law, but he's nuts.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Addison drove too fast one time.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times? How many
Pickens seems like he'll
23-year-old guys
quit
drive too
mid
fast?
play. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's strange.
Pickens is
Emotional.
up and down. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
wild
yeah.
card. He's a wild card.
Yeah.
The Ramsey one though, how about Aiyuk in a trade for Ramsey? Because they're looking to cut Ramsey, and he's going to be a cap
Okay,
casualty.
let's talk about that for a second. I've seen Guy Haberman floated it that there's some world where Aiyuk comes back.
No,
Do
I don't
you
think
get the
that.
feeling that
No.
Aiyuk is working out? Do you get the
Yeah,
feeling that he's
I
acting
mean,
like a guy who thinks he has a future in the league?
he looked like a guy that was going to be, give me 4 white walls or something the other day. But no, I think he's probably working out.
You
I
think
he's
so?
probably-
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll see.
I think he's.
I
Working out.
wonder if he ever plays football again. That's where I'm at,
It was
but
a
I don't have a
devastating
good feel.
injury.
Yeah.
He's going to be diminished for sure.
I just don't think he liked football that much, and I think he was so alienated by the team he was on, and then he got hurt, and I just don't know where his head's at. I don't know. The Big 25 says teams got younger and faster, Niners equal older and slower. Yeah, but Deebo will fix that. Silence says, why are they bad at IDing free agent vets, miss after miss? Luke Farrell.
I mean,
Mac Jones was good.
Yeah,
Sam
Mac
Darnold was
Jones-
good.
Yeah, I mean, Mac Jones was a great pick.
Yep.
Luke Farrell, yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe that. I mean, he's just didn't seem like much of a. I mean, he's a blocker, but he, they threw him. He's a blocker who they threw almost as many passes as Tonjes.
He's getting paid more than Juszczyk, but I mean, they don't use him. Strange.
I don't think he's that great. I don't think he's that great of a blocker, to be honest. I
don't think he does anything particularly well. It was so funny. Early in the year, I think he scored a touchdown in one of the games in like the second or third game. And this was before Bosa got hurt. We were talking to Bosa at his locker, and Matt Lively asked him, "Hey, man, how good was it to watch one of your former college teammates score a touchdown this week?" And Bosa's like, "Who?" And Matt's like, "Farrell." And Bosa's like, "Oh, yeah, I did go to college with Luke Farrell." Oh, yeah, he was at Ohio State. Like, when did he ever do anything ever? Luke Farrell.
You can't.
Who?
That also kind of speaks to how many hits these guys take too.
That's true. Blood Moon says Philly O-line coach retired. They're in Oh, snap.
Really? That's a big
What's
one.
his name? Yeah, he's the
one.
best. And Fangio might retire too. Yikes. Is Big Dom going to retire? Because when that happens, then they're cooked.
When all the coaches retire, what does Sirianni do? He's going to.
Oh my God! Nothing. Same was what he always does. Nothing. The Real Lyrics Media says you guys are the best. 2 guys who are honest and ask great questions. Hell yeah. Great content. Only difference is Larry is a passionate Niners fan like myself who will cuss every now and then. Grant does it, is funny, and doesn't care. Man, that was very nice. I appreciate that. The Big 25 says,
sorry for the bad
this
language.
team needs.
Sorry to drag everybody down with the bad language, but
I like the bad language. The passion's good. What this team needs is to bring in someone to hold Shanahan and Lynch accountable, but York is clueless. Yeah, that would have been the Eddie D way.